You're late. Sorry, sorry. You could have waited inside, you know. I was smoking. Marina was out with friends again. Doesn't she get sick of that? She looks around, then conspicuously slips something into my pocket. I don't need to check to know what that is. Next one will be in 2 weeks. So use sparingly, okay? You think I'm popping these like candy? I don't know. You're the one with an addictive personality. She points to my cig. I can quit whenever I want. Sure. I puff a cloud at her. Ugh. Marina grumbles and frantically waves her arms around. Heh. She ends up stealing a couple of drags before I finish. Oh yeah. Is it true you threw a friggin' chair at Vadik? The heck's that about? The heck's that about? Can we not talk about that? No way, I wanna know. What happened? Nothing. He was obnoxious. Ain't that the norm? I sigh. I hate these stupid interrogations of hers. What's there to explain? He was just irritating, end of story. Oh. Oh, don't tell me. Did he try hitting on you? No. Gross. Yeah, my bad. They'd be gathering money for a wake if that were true. Don't make me dream. What? This stupid incident. It happened, what, 2 weeks ago? 2.5? Feels like it's been months. Time hasn't felt right for a while, though. The pill bottle weighs heavily in my pocket. He was just picking on this girl. What's her face? Aisha. Huh? Resident doormat. She's whatever. Oh. Huh. You always stand up for her. You always stand up for her like that? Of course not. It's not my problem. Why now then? It's got nothing to do with her. These pricks will. Those pricks were being extra loud. It ticked me off. Uh-huh. I see. If you say so. Can she stop doing that? What's with that look? What? You people. No, really, what? You're not subtle. First that weirdo, now you. Why is everyone treating this like some big deal? Eh? What did she do? Just today, or yesterday, I don't know. She caught me in the toilets to apologize. What? What for? For nothing. She acted like it was all her fault. Like she's the prime reason I'm getting so much shit. Give me a break. We never even talked. Wow. Not even a thank you, but a sorry? I don't need thanks. It wasn't about her. Well, I guess it would be pretty big for someone in her situation. People like that are starved for any sort of kindness, you know? I wasn't kind at all. It's a matter of contrast, dummy. Like, if something like that happened to me, I wouldn't think too much about it now, but back in middle school it would be a whole nother story. Like a huge deal. I raise an eyebrow. What's she talking about exactly? Marina smiles and shrugs. Well, no one reached out to me back when my life was all messed up. But I know that I'd cherish it a lot if someone did. I wasn't reaching out to anybody, though. That doesn't matter. If you helped, you helped. Who cares why you did it? I lean back in the chair. This is all so confusing. What she says makes sense on the surface, sure. But then that logic should apply to me as well. No matter how you look at it, it doesn't. Because then that Marina. I don't get people like that. She's not a massive tool like the rest of the class, but whatever. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, don't just change the subject like that. What? There's no more to discuss. Really? You're being kinda cagey. I sigh. I told you all there is to it. You can buzz off now. Boo. And here I thought I'd get a glimpse into your stone-cold heart. Not happening. I dig into my cake. Would it kill her to be less nosy? At least now she's the one doing the talking. Some dumb stories from school, some friends drama that I don't really care for. I'm zoning out. It's okay background noise. Is this unfair? I'm not paying any attention. She knows I'm not. Our meetings have grown rare. She must have noticed that. She's not bringing it up, though. Huh. That's so like her. Marina talks like nothing's happening. I guess that's fair. Nothing has happened, nor will ever happen. It's pointless. Everything's been pointless. The pill bottle is burning through my pocket. I don't think I can do this anymore. I listened to Marina prattle. I listened to Marina prattle on like usual. I thought I'd tell her that I'm done right off the bat, but she has a way of dragging you into some dumb conversation that you can't escape from. No, at some point I could. For the longest time I could turn around and walk away no problem. So why the hell is it so hard today? Why am I so weak? Ah, no matter how much I chew, the cake doesn't taste like anything. Imagine drawing a line. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. In all likelihood, it won't be. If you go on for long enough, it will get wavy, unstable, or jagged. After a certain point, even an artist's steady hand can't stay completely still. But let's say you keep going on and on in one direction. You stare at the line you've drawn from up close, and it looks like a mess. Wow, so much variety, the rises, the falls, the soft waves, the sharp edges, and then you zoom out. The further you go, the more insignificant those little fluctuations become. Once you rise way up high, your eyesight won't distinguish them at all. All you will see is a straight line, a single perfect stroke. You might say, but what if the fluctuation is so massive it encompasses most of that line? What if the shift is so monumental it can't be ignored even when viewed from outer space? Easy. The line needs to be longer. And past a certain point, all deviations, even ones spanning thousands of light years, will become negligible. Do you see what I mean? Now picture a line drawn across the whole entire universe. A truly endless line. What kind of curve could possibly put a dent in it? An infinite line could only be offset by an infinite curve. An infinite curve. A circle. An endless wheel. A cassette reel that plays everything that has and will ever happen. Is the song endless? Or is it stuck on loop? The reel is endless, hence there's no need to rewind the tape. It goes on seamlessly forever. And it's a beautiful song. It doesn't need changing, not that it's possible to change. Isn't it silly to still yearn for it? To dream of altering something that's already perfect? No, silly isn't the right word. It's blasphemous. Who are you to think you could improve a masterpiece? You, a human? Or do you seek the opposite? Do you wish to deface it? To inflict change like you'd inflict a wound upon a body? How low. Thankfully, the body that you're looking to destroy heals much better and faster than you could imagine. You push the knife in and you feel it all. You feel the soft resistance of the skin, the toughness of the muscle underneath. You feel its edge hitting the bone. You see how the blood gushes out and drips down to the hilt. You blink. What's that? There is no knife. There is no cut. Your hands are clean. All that remains is a faint smell of rust. You act surprised, but deep down you knew this would happen, because you've always been aware of it. Everything in this world returns to absolute. The sun rises and falls somewhere my eyes can't reach. The twilight looks down at me with a dull expression. I feel its gaze piercing the school roof and the floor above. No doubt I'm meant to catch it. I need to look it in the eyes and own up to my hubris. And there's a problem. My signal still isn't strong enough to pierce through concrete. I know that because as I looked up, I felt nothing but the burn of the lamps shining straight into my eyes. No good. Perhaps I could make contact through the window. No, doesn't seem so. It's too dark. I can't make out the scenery at all. Instead, the glass is smeared with the reflection of my face. I don't want to look at that. Hey, Shubina! I said hey! Ow! A mechanical pencil pokes me in the back. It hurts. Don't poke me like that. What is it? Calm down, crybaby. It's just a pencil. You did the English assignment, yeah? Yes. So, Gagin stands with his hand expectantly outstretched. Same pose as always. Same expression. Vadim. Yeah? Why do you always... You guys can't do your own homework at all? His eyes narrow. Didn't we tell you? We're all busy people. Yup. Ha, that's right. We got a lot going on. It's okay if you can't relate. I also have things to do. Yeah, like what? Walking alone, looking at snow till you hallucinate? What? Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, you don't know? This psycho cornered me the other day and started talking like I pulled some prank on her. Wait, I thought... I thought he wouldn't... Why? Why did I think he wouldn't talk about it? Ha! What the hell? Shubina, is that true? Not the first time she did something like this. Yeah, there was that one time in 5th grade. You mean at the car repair? But then, why now? Why bring this up today? Huh, could it be... I mean, I always thought she was a little weird. It's kinda depressing, no? You mean scary? What if she, like, snaps someday? Her? What's she gonna do? Don't know if she's crazy like that. Hey, Shubina, sure you're not the one who offed Grachevskaya? Shut up! Huh? Huh? Was that my own voice? Huh. What the hell? Look at you. You know what jokes are, Shubina? I do. It's not funny. So what, you're gonna start crying now? If you don't have a sense of humor, that's your problem. Well? Well, what? English. Dragon stares at me. I stare back. This is... I'm not giving it to you. Eh? Why? I... I don't want to. It's as simple as that. But for some reason, the words get stuck in my throat. Guys, are you seeing this? Shubina's getting greedy. What's with her? Honestly, you're awful unfriendly today. That's not how you talk to your classmates. Careful, what if she bites? Yeah, I don't want to catch what she has. Easy, Shuba, easy. The laughter doesn't stop. Before I can react, Gagan grabs my bag and throws it to the others. They search through it unceremoniously. I get up and try to get it back, but I'm too weak. They push me away with zero effort. Of course they find what they were looking for. They grab the homework and mess up some of my notebooks in the process. Not in a way that looks purposeful, but I know better. Well, at least I don't carry my poems with me anymore. It would have been worse. Though, maybe if something similar happened, someone like Ira would stop. Don't even think that. Don't you dare. Ira can't be replaced. Not just because there is no other person in the world as wonderful as her. It's not just that. The real reason is bigger than that, far bigger. It's because we've been there already. We've been through all of that, and what came of it? Nothing. Everything's back on the same track. Everything naturally fell back into place. It's all according to the universal rulebook. Any divergence will be combed into a perfectly straight line. And going by that principle, I see why Gagan had to strike that low, why it had to be done today. It was a message. Yes, of course. Now that I look at it, Gagan's expression isn't quite the same. Something is off. His smirk, his eyes, his laughter, all of it feels a little forced. Oh, I get it. You're afraid I forgot my place since yesterday. You think that I won't let you live that down. That? What's that? There's nothing to live down. What are you on about? Is what you might say in response. But it's obvious, you're just playing dumb. Because I heard it. I heard it when you asked why I was crying. There it was. A faint trace of concern. And I saw it, too. That awkward look on your face when Magna sat there on the bench comforting me. I'm right, aren't I? That's what got you so scared? That's funny. You really think you need to draw this line? You don't. I'd never want to cross it in the first place. You act as if I don't know how everything works, as if you need to teach me. But I know, I've known all along. In fact, it's you who's in the dark. You really think you're acting on your own accord. You think you're driven by a selfish interest. No, Vadim, it's not so simple. You don't even realize it, but your purpose is much bigger than that. Right now, you are the agent of the universe's will. You're the force that swings back the pendulum. You're monumental. I can't imagine being granted a role so tremendous while being so ignorant of it. It's kind of beautiful. What you're doing right now, or rather what the universe is doing through you, I can't believe I'm witnessing it with my own two eyes. I used to pray for miraculous changes. I thank the universe for letting me live through all of these little fluctuations in the world's natural state. I took them in so greedily, knowing that very soon they'd all come to an end. But now that the universe is finding its center, I feel just the opposite. The process of the scales tipping back into balance is so beautiful it hurts. It's okay. Huh? He looks up from the homework he's been copying. Yeah, now I can say for sure. I see it in his eyes, clear as day. Don't worry, Don't worry, Vadim. His grip on the pen tightens for a moment. About? Anything. His friends giggle. I don't care. He forces out a scoff. Wow. Thanks, Oracle. The whole group goes on to make a few more digs at me, but they don't faze me in the slightest. Actually, I welcome them. It's just another sign of the world coming to an equilibrium. What an incredible sight. Ah, I can feel it. My gratitude, my reverence, my love. My signal is growing stronger. Soon I'll be able to send my message. Soon I'll fulfill my purpose. A bird flies past the window 3 times in a row. She usu- She's usually surrounded by friends or talking to someone, so I'm a bit surprised when I see her walking down the corridor all alone. Marina, uh, your hair. Oh, Aisha. Hi. Hi. Um, huh. I I wanted to apologize again for yesterday. Oh, that I told you it's fine. It all happened because of me anyways. Marina smiles weakly. It feels as if she's looking through me. Are you tired? Huh? Do I look tired? Crap. Mm-hmm. You didn't sleep well? Eh, I guess, yeah. Um, I hope you have a good rest today then. Yeah, thanks. Why is this? This doesn't feel like our normal conversation. Am I just not saying the right things? Did you want something else? Uh, no, not really. Just wanted to, say hi. Well, we got that covered. Yeah, I suppose. Looks like yesterday left Marina feeling pretty beat. That makes me feel really bad. But I can't apologize again. This will just be annoying. Should I try cheering her up? She's usually the one leading our conversations, so I'm not exactly used to this. I can't just stand there. I gotta choose a topic. But which one? Um, uh, what's a fun thing to bring up? My head is all empty. Crap. Something fun? Um, what do we usually talk about? Anything about Ira? No. Terrible! Marina looks away with a small sigh. I think it's time we stopped asking each other that. Y- you mean about her? She nods, her mouth forming a thin line. I. We both know the answer. Haha. I've been real gross to you this past week. Huh? Why? Don't say that. No, I say you don't understand. I was just trying to. I wanted to deny the obvious. And you. I'm sorry. I was trying you along all this time. Not just yesterday. Eh? Strung along? Uh. I thought it would be easier that way. When you want to convince yourself of something, you gotta find somebody who agrees with you. And even if the thing you're trying to believe is false, at least you're not alone in it. Because when you're alone in it, you're just delusional. You know the funny part? None of it helped. I thought that if I really put my mind to it, I'd make it tangible. If I just tricked myself into believing she's okay. Maybe only at school, or out with friends, or just with you. But I'm awful. Marina. If Ira wasn't okay, then all of it would have been my fault. Why? For not stopping her that day? For everything. And I just couldn't bear that thought. Oh well. It's pretty clear those are the facts I have to face. Please, don't talk about yourself like that. It's cruel. Jeez, it's okay. I didn't say all that for you to reassure me. I just wanted to be honest with you. You don't have to talk to me anymore. I... Huh? Really? I won't bother you again. But I want to talk to you. I like talking to you. I bet you do. What was that? You're a good girl, Asya. Don't waste your kindness on people like that. Like what? Like me. She softly pats my shoulder. At that moment, it doesn't feel like she's looking through me anymore. Those eyes. Maybe I'd be happier if I never caught that expression. She walks away, and I'm left standing with a dumb face and a flat pain in my chest. It feels like I just saw something no one was ever meant to see. Marina smiled in the same way she always had, and yet her eyes were filled with a despair I couldn't fathom. Not like an agonized scream, nothing like that. It was a placid, dull despair, like a bottomless ocean stuck in a permanent, like a bottomless ocean stuck in a permanent calm. Has it always been there? For how long? Could I have noticed sooner if I just looked closer? I want to call out to her again, but she's already gone. Ah, huh. So it all returns to its original form. Just as I expected, just as it's meant to. I've been prepared for this since the beginning. So why then? Why won't this ache go away? Damn it. Even I'm not this selfish. It's not that I wish this would have kept on going. It was nothing but a misstep, a small irregularity that was bound to correct itself. I knew that. So the suffocating feeling, the same feeling I had back in class, it must be the beauty of it all. I'm overwhelmed. Each piece is falling back into its place so gracefully it's impossible to tear your eyes away. Starting from the end back to the beginning. Going by that order, the last one that started to act abnormally was Garen. It wasn't too big of a change, all things considered, but it was unnatural. Good thing that's already corrected. Then Marina started talking to me. Not just that, Marina and I spent time together almost every day. Very abnormal, that was a very strong deviation. So her piece falling back into its place caused an accordingly strong emotional response. Okay, that all makes sense. Then we have one more piece remaining, the one that started it all. The person that caused the greatest, the most unnatural shift of all. She was the first to come, she'll be the last to go. But wait, how would that work? Ira has already been gone for a long time. What is there left to comb? How do you flatten a curve that does not exist? No, I'm thinking about this all wrong. Ira may not occupy the same space as I do, but she exists somewhere out there. Her body, whether it's alive or dead, is still part of the world. And as long as she exists in this world, as long as there are traces of her still remaining, this abnormality won't go away. But which traces can be removed? What would be within reason? Ira can't vanish from my memory. Perhaps anyone else's, but not mine. I'm being impudent, I know. Who am I to say what can and cannot be done? Anything's possible. Heck, if the universe wills it, I'll get a head injury and forget my own name. But somehow, even in that case, I'm sure I will remember her. I will remember the poem I've written for her. I will remember my prayers to her. Ira's presence will linger in this world no matter what. She will exist until the day I die. And after that, I guess the abnormality will have run its course. The message is much bleaker now. The snow is deeper, the letters are shallow. But it's still there. I look up to the window. That's what I thought. It's nothing. There's no replacement, only empty space where the bear used to sit. How straightforward. For some reason, I'm surprised at how brash it is. The world is so infinitely complex, yet it chooses to send its message in such a direct and simple way. Honestly, it's pretty cute. I appreciate that. So that's how you want it to be. You want to erase all that remains of her. Every footprint she's ever made, every word that she's ever spoken, everything, until Ira Grachevskaya becomes nothing more than a memory. Well then, a memory she'll be. I'm looking straight at you. Do you see me? My signal is weak, so you probably can't hear me very well. But perhaps you feel my intent. I said so already, haven't I? You may cleanse all the distortion on planet Earth. You can erase everything and everyone else for good. That's part of why my breath holds when I think of you. That's part of why I love you. But I have to deny you just this once. Okay? Huh? Are you mad? Sorry, I can't tell. But please don't be. It won't change anything. I'm a pitiful, worthless gnat. I know that nothing that I do will ever matter. Not to you, not to anyone else. But for Ira? No, for myself. I won't let her memory fade. It's the one thing I won't concede, even to you. Hey, what's that look? I'm being arrogant, I know. So if you wish, please swat me like a fly. I'll understand. In any way you like. At any place, at any moment, erase me from this world. I have to be abnormal too, right? I'm part of the problem, right? Now that Ira exists within me, there's no choice but to smite me. So smite me, please. Cleanse your body of me. Cleanse yourself of this filth. Heal. Let the world return to its axis. Make everything right. Take everything back. Make everything nice. Make everyone happy. I'm begging you. Please. 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 Do it, goddammit! My voice doesn't echo between the buildings. Nobody there as much as looks outside. And yet, I feel it. The signal I just sent has reached halfway across the sky. It burned up in the atmosphere, got muffled, and lost. But if it got halfway there, then it made it past the densest layer. The greatest obstacle is now behind me. Now all that's left is to gather just a little more love. Just enough for that final push. A little more gratitude. A little more warmth. A little more, just a tiny bit more. And then you'll know. You'll know how much I really love you.